This is OwlUp, where learning happens in minutes, not hours. For a deeper journey, explore all our courses at owlup.co. Now, let's dive in. Welcome back to Yoga for People Who Can't Touch Their Toes. I'm excited you're sticking with us for Chapter 4. Today we're diving into the real challenge, how to actually make yoga a habit that sticks, even when life gets crazy and your motivation takes a vacation. Let's get into it. About half of people who start yoga quietly stop within a few months, yet most of them actually liked how it made them feel. You wake up stiff, rush through your day, promise you'll do a class later, and then crash at night. The issue isn't motivation, it's how your practice is built. About 40% of people who intend to practice most days never make it past week 3. Not because they don't care, but because their plan quietly competes with everything else in their life. In this episode, you'll stop trying to find time and start anchoring practice to what you already do: boiling the kettle, ending a work block, brushing your teeth. Research shows that when a new behavior rides on an existing cue, your brain's habit circuits do the heavy lifting for you. Just 10 to 15 focused minutes, linked to a stable moment in your day, can change more than the occasional 60-minute class. And when you nudge the difficulty up in small, deliberate steps, you not only improve faster, you tap into that absorbed, time-vanishing state that keeps you coming back almost automatically. Now, you'll translate all of this into something your brain can actually repeat on autopilot. Think small and specific. Instead of evening yoga, you'll pick 10 minutes right after I close my laptop at 6:30 p.m. Instead of waiting for the perfect 45-minute flow, you'll rotate 2 or 3 short go-to sequences, say a 12-minute morning wake-up, a 15-minute post-work reset, and a 10-minute wind-down. Each one should be just challenging enough that you'd rate it around a 6 out of 10 in difficulty, engaging, but never intimidating enough that you'll skip it on a low-energy day. About 70 to 80% of your day already runs on routines: the way you grab your phone, open your laptop, make coffee, even how you scroll before bed. To get yoga into that same category, you'll turn it into a tiny script your brain can run without renegotiating it every time. Start with just one anchor. Suppose you chose "after I close my laptop." Now make the script crystal clear. 1. Cue. Laptop lid clicks shut at 6:30 p.m. 2. Action. Stand up, put phone in another room. 3. Move to your mat or a fixed spot. 4. Start your 12-minute sequence. Play the same video or follow the same written list. That 4-step script is what your basal ganglia latches onto. Keep it identical for at least 21 days before you tweak anything. Same time window, same place, same sequence. The variation will come later. Next, engineer easy wins. Mark a wall calendar or digital tracker every day you complete your mini session. Aim for 5 out of 7 days, not perfection. Missing Tuesday? Irrelevant if you show up Wednesday. In habit research, what matters is breaking chains of several misses, not the occasional gap. Now, layer in flow. Once your script feels almost automatic, typically after 2 to 3 weeks of 5 sessions a week, bump just one variable by 10 to 20%. Time, 12 minutes, 15 minutes. Challenge, add 1 to 2 poses that feel like a 7 to 10. Focus, keep the same poses, but move 10 to 15% more smoothly with fewer pauses. Every 1 to 2 weeks ask, was today mostly a 4 out of 10, too easy, 6 out of 10, sweet spot, or 8 out of 10 plus, too hard? If you log 3 or more 4 out of 10 sessions, nudge difficulty up a notch. 3 or more 8 out of 10 sessions? Dial it down slightly. This keeps you in the challenge skills balance where flow is most likely. Guard your practice with small environmental tweaks. Keep your mat unrolled if possible. Preload a 10 to 15-minute playlist. Put a sticky note on your laptop that simply says, "Mat?" so the question appears before you drift into another task. Over 8 to 10 weeks, these tiny structural choices matter more than any single amazing class. You're not chasing intensity, you're building a runway you can land on every single day, even when energy, mood, or schedule aren't ideal. Think like a coach designing a training plan, not a student chasing random classes. Start by mapping 3 real-life modes you hit most days: groggy morning, post-work fog, pre-sleep slowdown. For each mode, sketch a different 10 to 15-minute mini-sequence that matches your energy and space. Example: morning, 7:10 to 7:25. 3 minutes joint circles, 5 minutes standing flows, 2 minutes balance. After work, 6:35 to 6:50. 4 minutes hip hamstring work, 6 minutes gentle flows, 5 minutes on the floor. Night, 10 to 10:12. 6 minutes forward folds, twists, 4 minutes legs up wall, 2 minutes rest. Now give each one a clear why with a number attached. Reduce 3 p.m. crash from 8 out of 10 to 5 out of 10. Or fall asleep within 25 minutes instead of 45. Track that one metric for 14 days per sequence. If the numbers improve, you've tuned the routine well. If not, adjust just 1 to 2 poses and retest for another 7 days before changing anything else. UCL's 66-day habit finding hints at a key point. You're not just shaping this month, you're training your future default settings. As motion tracking apps mature, you might get real-time nudges like hold 10 seconds longer or soften your shoulders, compressing a 60-minute studio lesson into a 12-minute check-in. Employers are already piloting programs that pay $20 to $40 per month for verified daily practices. Consistent 10 to 15-minute sessions could soon lower your premiums as well as your stress. Across a month, that's roughly 300 to 450 minutes of practice, less than one long movie per week, yet enough to noticeably shift strength, mobility, and sleep. To solidify it, set a minimum viable session of 5 minutes for hectic days. If you keep that floor and average 5 days a week for 12 weeks, you'll have over 60 sessions logged and a practice that's very hard to lose. Before next week, ask yourself, when during my actual day, specific hour, place, and energy level, does my work feel most frictionless? And how could I protect a 25 to 45-minute block in that window at least twice this week? Looking at the last time I fell out of practice, what exactly was happening right before that? Was I tired, overcommitted, distracted? And what 2 things from that moment can I remove or change this time? If I treated my practice like a playlist instead of a single song, what 2 to 3 easy entry versions of it, shorter, simpler, or more fun, could I use on low-energy days so I still show up without relying on willpower? This was OwlUp, your daily step forward. This series continues with more chapters on OwlUp.co. Visit OwlUp.co to access the complete course and continue your learning journey. See you there!